Makram, when you look at the space right now, when will you announce your first acquisition? How difficult is it to find something right now?
It's actually the opposite problem. Good morning, Francine. Good to be with you. It's the opposite problem. There are over 300 companies in Europe that want to go public over the next couple of years. And so there are only around 25 SPACs raised in the US looking for targets in Europe, and another 10 listed in Europe. And so you can see the supply demand. I mean, there's a massive sort of opportunity in Europe. It's obviously more overcrowded in the US because there are over 400 SPACs looking for acquisitions on the other side of the Atlantic. But here in Europe is actually a good place to be doing deals in the SPAC space at the moment.
Have you identified the potential targets, and how far are we from you announcing it?
Yeah, unfortunately, as you know, for regulatory reasons, I can't say much more because we're SEC regulated and they're very strict about these things. But we're making great progress. And given the opportunity set, I think it should be not too far away. At the moment, there are around 20 deals that are supposed to close over the next few weeks. I think it's better to let the market digest the backlog before announcing deals. You've seen, obviously, the market slowed down a little bit in the US, and that's a very healthy and a good thing, in my opinion. And it will provide a good backdrop for good deal making after that, and for a healthier SPAC market in the months to come.
Makram, given the number of SPACs that have been raised actually in the last couple of months, I would say probably 12 months, do you worry that there will be a rush to make deals that could end up with deals actually being bad or the wrong ones?
Yeah, that was actually the phenomenon in the first quarter of this year. As you probably know, it was a record SPAC raise on top of another record last year. And it had become a bit more, sort of bubbly in a way. It reminded me actually of the first internet bubble in 99, 2000, because you had all kinds of companies merging into SPACs, like flying taxis and what I call jam tomorrow type companies, which have not much today, but they're selling a dream. The SEC put sort of a dampening sort of a factor on all of those, and that's why the market slowed down. And that has been a very good thing, because it is making the market much more discerning and selective, and that's what we need, to make sure only quality companies that are prepared and to go public and are well set up to go public are merging into SPACs, not any company that just wants to raise capital. So in my opinion, that's a very good thing at the moment that's going on. And so I think the months to come will provide a good backdrop for a healthier market where only quality targets will be able to go into the SPAC space. And that's a good thing.
Do you think, Makram, some SPACs will actually miss their targets?
Some SPACs will miss their targets, did you say?
Yes. Do you think that that's the case?
So you mean they will not be able to close? Yeah, there will be some that will not be able to close because obviously the quality was not there, if that's your question. But I think what the market should do is focus on the quality sponsors and the quality targets. And that's what, at the end of the day, actually, the SPAC market is not really an asset class. It's a conduit for good companies to go public, similarly to a direct listing, etc. So what really matters and should matter most is the quality of the target that is merging through SPAC to go public. And, so when people make a general comment on the SPAC market, oh, it's not a good thing or it's a bad thing, it's actually just like a direct listing. What really matters is to find a very good quality target that is ready or well prepared to go public, and that should be the most important criteria, and obviously at an attractive valuation, because these are the two factors: quality and valuation.
Makram, overall in your industry, or the industry that you're looking at, which is TMT and also fintech, what's exciting right now? Is there anything that you think that we're not focused on yet that we will in the next couple of 12 to 18 months because it's a different way we work or the way we consume media?
Yeah, I think the market sentiment is changing a little bit, but the good news is you have over 60 unicorns in Europe some real nuggets, that deserve to have access to the capital markets. The IPO market in Europe is very weak, unfortunately. 70% of all IPOs globally this year to date have been done in the US, only 4% in London, and that was actually the largest percentage in Europe. So again, it's a supply-demand thing that you have amazing European champions. When I say European, I include the UK. There are 21 unicorns in the UK, some that have already gone public, like Deliveroo and Darktrace, etc. But given the speed of the IPO market in Europe compared to the US, I think SPACs can provide a fantastic opportunity for those champions, European champions, to go public more speedily, because a SPAC process is much quicker, as you know, and provides more certainty. And particularly for unicorns or higher growing companies who are able, obviously, to show their projections, that is actually a much better conduit and a quicker one in the current environment.
Makram, thanks so much. Makram Azar, their Golden Falcon Acquisition Chief Executive Officer.